Hello. Oh, I can hear myself. Uh-oh. What's going on? Hey, Obvious. What's up, Thomlin? Hey, Squeegee. How are y'all doing? Oh my gosh, it's Friday. Friday night. Happy Friday night. Birds. Birds are up. Flying through the air. What's up, Tofu? Hey, de creme. De creme. Okay, so I'm gonna start stream by developing this sketch a little bit more for the art book. Cover. I kind of have to churn this one out, so you're probably gonna see me working on this on a lot of streams coming up. Yeah, I'm happy to report that I got that that alien piece done. If you guys want to see it, this is the finished version. This is a print for Fan Expo, which is coming up next week. Fan Expo is going to be going on a week from today. It starts on the 10th, so I will have this print at Fan Expo. Happy to say that. I'm really pleased with this because there's like a legitimate background on here. I feel like I only draw characters most of the time. Thank you. I love Ripley, so I was really happy to draw her. Yeah, so I'm really happy that's done. That's all finished. Basically, I just need to figure out how I'm gonna be able to like finish commissions while I'm trying to finish art book stuff, but I think I'm just gonna have to split the streams. I think it just needs to be that way. Thank you, Rex. Thank you. Yeah, it was exciting to like draw fan art from that movie because I really like it, but I realized that I kind of like don't remember a lot of parts of Aliens, so maybe it's about time I watch it again, you know? It's one of my favorite movies. It's always a pleasure to watch. Okay. This is kind of funny, but I need like a reference of my character. I just closed my window. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Hang on a second. There it is. Okay. Found it again. Alien with the baby. Oh, that might scare him. I am excited to like watch our favorite movies with him though. I think that'll be really cool. Technically, I could just like look at my VTuber when I'm drawing. No, I'll open a reference. I've kind of been having like crazy stomach aches like the last couple days, and Jordan says it's because I've been eating a lot of jalapenos. Which I guess is possible, but alright, I've got my reference open. Oh, the art book? This is like a tentative title for it. This word is kind of weird. I like it, but I also don't like it. Because... So I like the word because it has ox in it, and I think that's funny. But this word is used a lot in, like, medicine to refer to, like, disease that, like, kind of takes over quickly. But the word actually means like an explosion of like activity, basically. Or like an explosion of like passionate feeling. Hang on. A fit, attack, or sudden increase or recurrence of symptoms is what Merriam-Webster says. It also can mean any sudden uncontrollable outburst, fit of emotion or action, like a paroxysm of rage. Oh, you can use Y too. You don't have to use I. Paroxysm. A paroxysm of laughter. So it's kind of a weird word because you can use it to describe like any emotion. Yeah, an outburst of waifus, exactly. Yeah. So that's like more of like what I was thinking actually. Maybe not like waifus, but like drawing. An outburst of drawing, creativity. I don't know. Hey, Chaos. But this is a tentative title. I don't have a title for the book yet. I'm still deciding. I'm going back and forth on a couple things, so a couple ideas, I guess. I just like that it has ox in the name. Like, I just find that very cute, so. I'm being lazy, making very slow process on Robin. That's okay. It may be slow, but it's steady, right? That's what's important. I was just telling Jordan that I felt that way about my productivity. The last couple days has been I've just been kind of lethargic or something. Like I've continued to work despite not feeling like super great. Like I've been fine, it's fine, but like I just I don't have the same kind of like fire under my butt. Sometimes I go through slumps like this, you know, kind of like what you're describing, Chaos. You know, there's sometimes like a slump that happens, and my whole philosophy is like it's okay if you're in a slump, you just can't completely stop working, you know. Like it's okay to take a break, it's okay to work slowly, but it's not okay to just abandon everything, even if you're not feeling good. So that's kind of been how I've been feeling. And I'm surprised because, like, for how icky I've, like, kind of felt over the last couple days and not productive and stuff. Like, I've actually crossed some things off my to-do list, which is shocking. Does anyone here know anything about Youmacon? I think Youmacon is in Michigan. Where is Youmacon? It's somewhere. Somewhere in the Midwest. It's a convention. This convention is supposed to happen in November, but they haven't released vendor or Artist Alley applications yet. It's really, really weird. I keep looking at their Discord and like everyone's like, where are the applications? Oh, it's in Detroit. That's right. It is in Michigan. Like, it seems to me like that convention just might not happen, you know? Hello, Aloof. How you doing? It do be good. I'm excited to be working on this art book. You know what? The art book, I took a poll on Twitter about a year ago asking people if they'd be interested in an art book. I can't believe that, because that means that this has been floating around in my brain for like over a year now. And if you guys don't know the whole story with the art book thing, I will tell it again. The reason that I'm doing this, I was approached by a company, a publisher in Spain, and they were like, yo, do you want to make an art book with us? And I excitedly messaged them back saying, yes, that sounds awesome. Let me know the details. And they took like 3 months to get back to me. They said nothing for 3 months. So as I waited and waited for a response from this publisher, I started thinking, maybe I could just make it myself. And then I got a message back from them saying like the details about what the whole thing would entail. It took them 3 months. They didn't say anything to me, and then suddenly they were like, okay, here's all the details. And at that point I had already decided I didn't want to work with them because they took too long to respond to me. And I tried to contact them like multiple times, because you know, sometimes emails kind of like, people might open them and then forget that they opened them, you know what I mean? So I tried to get in touch with them again through email and through Instagram, where they initially contacted me, and nothing for 3 months. So then I got the information about what the deal would be, and they were gonna give me like the shittiest deal in the world to make an art book. I was not into it, even though I'd already decided I wasn't gonna work with them. And at that point I decided I would just do it myself, because why not? Right? Why not? You should have responded in Spanish. I don't know Spanish though. What's up, Waz? Have you always had the sausage? You holding the sausage as your profile on YouTube? Because I didn't notice until now. What's going on, Echo? What's happening? So that's why I decided to do an art book. Like, I had wanted to do one, like, one day, you know. I think, I don't know. I think I just didn't really feel like ready or whatever. Also, it's like a big undertaking, you know. That's my business account profile. Because you're in the sausage business. So that, you know, that company contacting me was kind of like a weird blessing, because it made me like feel more serious. I just thought to myself, if there's a company that thinks that they can capitalize on my stuff, why don't I just capitalize on my stuff? What does doing an art book actually entail? It depends on how much you want to actually do yourself. I'm doing everything. So, the first thing that I did was I made a list of work that I wanted to include in the book, and then I thought about how I might organize it, and then I made the list again and went through all my social media and found everything I wanted to include, like, just in case I forgot something. So I had to organize all of that. I did it. And then I'm laying out the book as well, like I'm doing the design for it. So I'm using Adobe InDesign to do that. I know I like hate Adobe products, but I actually like InDesign a lot because I've used it a lot. It's probably like the second Adobe program I've used the most, because I used to work for like a college entertainment magazine when I was in school, and for 2 years I was doing like design like typesetting and like magazine layouts and stuff, and I use InDesign, so I'm very familiar with it. It's funny, it's like riding a bike, you know. So I've been doing that. And an art book isn't like as complicated as, say, like a magazine layout, like doing different ones every week or something. Like I'm literally just placing images in there that I've made over the last 5 years, you know. Did you already? Yeah, I did. I don't know if this is going to be the title, but I think it's kind of cute because it has ox in it. But it's kind of a weird word, and I'm not sure if I want to use it because of how weird it is. It's a word that basically means like an outburst of like emotion, or like whatever, like a paroxysm of laughter is like an outburst of laughter, like an uncontrollable fit, you know. And I don't know, I just kind of liked the word, but then the misspelling, why? Because it should be a Y. I think you can spell it with a Y or an I. You can do either. But it's also used to describe like disease that's like uncontrollable, so that's kind of not, I don't really like that association. First have art, second organize art, and any notes about said art. Third, find publisher and pay them lots of money. Finally have book and find people to buy said book. The publisher, you shouldn't have to pay a publisher. If you're gonna go with a publisher, they should be paying you in one way or another. But like a print, like a manufacturer, you do pay. So that's another part of it too that I forgot to mention, is that, so after doing a lot of research over the last, like, I've been like looking into printers since January for this book. It hasn't been like the easiest process, to be honest. God, where do I even start? I was gonna use Meeksum, a service called Meeksum, which is like a printer that I think is in Michigan or Wisconsin, so that's like pretty close to me, and I thought it'd be great to like use them. But unfortunately, I really want the art book to be printed on an offset printer, because it's like really nice quality, and like it's kind of like a non-negotiable for me at this point to do the offset printing. And they offer like they have an offset printer at Meeksum, and they offer it to people who can print over like a certain amount of books, which I was planning on doing, like over the number that was required. But as I talked to more and more people about the project, and I thought more about what I wanted for it myself, I decided I wanted to do hardcover, and unfortunately Meeksum will not print my hardcover book on an offset printer for whatever reason. I contacted them and asked them about it. They were like, it's just not going to be possible. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll look for somebody else. So I started looking into other printers and found that a lot of domestic book printers charge like a shit ton of money. A lot of them don't even offer hardcover books as like an option. Like I would have to print like a softcover book and I'd have to pay like an extreme amount of money. Like it's just crazy. So I don't know. I've been looking into alternatives and stuff. I think I finally found a printer that I'm gonna go with. I thought about going with Udon or something like that. That do a lot of it themselves. No. I think I think I'm just like determined to do it myself now, Waz, because I've already like done all the work. And like the layouts already, I've already worked on it, and so, you know what I mean? Like it's already underway, so I don't know. I'm kind of like also interested in just like I've done all this work, you know, like because I'm planning on including as much as I can over the last 5 years. I'm realizing that I may not be able to include everything that I've done because I really want to fit the book into like 160 pages, and I think I have way more than 160 pages worth of drawings. Wait, what was I saying? Sorry, I'm like really tired. Yeah, I've laid out the pages from 2023, 2022, and 2021. So those 3 years have all been like laid out. Like the first like draft has been laid out for those years. And it's way over 160 pages. So I'm trying to like consolidate more and pick and choose which ones that I want to give like a full page, you know. But I think like after going through that experience with that one publisher in Spain, you know, reaching out to me, I got so excited, you guys. Like I was so psyched because I've even like bought books from like of artists' work from this publisher, and I was so excited, and I thought that my work would like fit right in and all this stuff, and then they like ghosted me. And I told my mom about it and everything, and it was just like a very not nice experience. And like as much as I would actually love to like work with other people on like more things like this project, for example, you know, it's like I'm not really keen on the idea of taking hours upon hours to like lay out the book. I like the control it gives me, but it's like I know that like somebody else could probably do it better and in less time, you know. But like I also hate the idea of like a company just like taking all the work that I've done over like the last couple years and just like making a gigantic profit off of it, because the deal that publisher like sent me was so god awful. I just saw that and I couldn't believe it. And I know so many artists, like I'm a fan of so many artists who have used this publisher, and I just like I wanted to weep for them. It's just terrible. It's a terrible deal. So I don't know. I just think about that and I'm like, you know what? I can do this myself. It's not a big deal. Like maybe I won't have like the most innovatively designed book or something, but like it's really just about showing off the work and talking about it. So it's fine. It's not a big deal. Hey Steve, yeah, I'm on YouTube. Any idea what price point you're aiming to sell it for? It's going to be between 40 and 60, depending on the final price that I get from my printer. Yeah, I did, Echo. Fine, I'll do it myself. I mean, it really turned into that. After like a couple weeks went by, I think I became so livid that I was like, I'm doing it. I'll give you 80. Well, I should say, okay, I'm not going to give all the details because I'm still not sure if this is all going to happen. But there's going to be 3 tiers. This is what it is so far. So if it's different when I like release the pre-order, okay, don't come at me because this is all just tentative. But there's going to be like 3 tiers. There's going to be a tier where you can buy the book and the book only. Then there's going to be a tier where you can buy a book and a pin. And then there's going to be a tier where you can buy a book, a pin, and a very special item. That's like, yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm still not sure what's going to happen. But, so there's gonna be a couple options, and it's not just, I'm not just gonna be selling the book. It's gonna be a few things. So I think like the highest tier is gonna be like actually close to $100, but for the book itself it's gonna be between 40 and 60. Again, I can't really tell you guys what the price will be because I don't know what the price is gonna be on my end yet. I have to get my sample made, and I have to get like a specific price given to me by the printer. What's up, Metroid Master? How are you? So, but it's good. I feel like I'm gonna be able to actually sell the book for a much better price than I originally thought when I was going with the other printer, with Mixam. But I still need to like kind of confirm with this printer that I want to go through with it. So pre-order is scheduled though for September 5th. I don't know if that's gonna be like the Patreon pre-order time, or I'm not sure how I'm gonna do pre-orders, because Patreon is gonna get a different price point for each tier or whatever than the general public. Nice. Well, happy Friday. Very happy Friday. Waz, I want to show you something. Are you still here? Look, I finished this today. For Fan Expo. I'm so proud of this because it has an actual background. I like never do backgrounds unless someone commissions me to do a background. I did a background for this one. This is like such a legitimate like print design here. Usually I just take my character drawings and kind of like put them on like a solid background or like a gradient or something. This is for reals. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I've always wanted to do Alien fan art because this is like my favorite movie. Smexy. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you. I'm excited to see if anybody like wants a print of this at Fan Expo. I don't know. I don't know how many people like love Alien as much as I do. If I saw like an Alien, like anime style Alien print at a convention, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. So I know. Sigourney Weaver as an anime character. Oh. Yeah, she's cute. Jordan likes the cat. Jonesy. It's like I can't get over the cat. Oh, that's funny. Okay, yeah. It'd be cool if she saw it. I don't know. I had to finish it by today to order it for the convention. It's like basically the last day before the shipping prices were like too much for me. But I'm excited for Fan Expo next week. My booth is right next to Swan's. Swan is gonna be there, and I'm gonna be right by Swan. So it'll be fun. It's a 4-day convention. It's like a really long convention. Yeah. I'm excited. Are you going on vacation, Wes? Or are you on vacation right now? Are you with Seastrag? Jordan was telling me that you're gonna be hanging with Seastrag. Oh, you're already on vacation with Seastrag? Okay. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having a good time. I applied to table at San Diego Comic-Con for next year, so maybe I'll be in San Diego next year during my birthday. You should tell Sean that. And we can see him. I've only been to San Diego once. It would be cool if I got in, could go for a convention. Especially that convention, that's a big convention. I've never been there. I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con. I've only heard about it. Same with like Anime Expo, those are like the two really big ones. Everybody talks about how giant they are. All the celebrities go to San Diego Comic-Con. I guess Anime Expo gets celebrities now too. Used to go to San Diego after my old construction job. It's cute there, you know? It's a cute place. It's pretty. Oh my god, was. What? I hate going there now. I spent waking up at like 2 a.m. 3-hour long drives. What? Oh, jeez. Okay, that's awful. 3-hour drives there and back. No, no, no. I really hope I get into San Diego Comic-Con. I think that would be great. That would be such, oh man, such a good time. I think like Jordan and Zeus would come too, you know, if I did that. Because he has family there, so it would be convenient, I guess. Oh, good night, Waz. Have a good one. What? Am I model freeze? What the heck? Back-to-back San Diego jobs are part of the reason why I quit. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're not doing that anymore. Sounds like it was tough. It just hangs on her shoulders, not even tied to anything, it just kind of hangs. Yeah. Well, that's the magic of drawing, right? You can you're not actually fighting gravity, so you can make things go crazy. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel that chaos. Sometimes you like overcommit, but it's okay to take more time, you know. Especially if you're not on an actual deadline. It's really just up to you when and if you want to post it, you know. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. I should start working on Squeegee's piece. Yep. Okay. These hands look like AI hands right now. Do you know? Do you know what I mean? Like an AI, like art generator made these hands. Count the number of fingers I'm drawing here. Hey, not yet, Squeegee. I'm just trying to resolve this hand situation here. It's like a mess of fingers right here. No, I don't have a question. No, don't worry. I'll let you know if I do. Yeah, I'm drawing a lot of fingers right now. Yeah, I don't think I need any input really at this point. But if I do come across something where I have a question, I'll let you know. I think like everything that I have on the Notion is like enough answers for me right now. That makes sense. Hey Lewis, what's going on? I am live. It's true. Obvious was left. Let's say goodbye. So weird that I'm streaming this late at night. I'm super tired. 9 p.m. It's grandma's bedtime. I told Jor that I'm ending stream at 10:30 and I'm going straight to bed. I'm so tired today. I don't know, there's something really great about like going to bed early on like a Friday night. Most people would probably disagree with me here, but I really feel that way. You gotta go to the gym in like 2 hours? You wanna draw? Well, draw during those 2 hours. How long does it take to get to the gym? Do you have to like leave super early? Oh my god, why am I having trouble finding this? Here it is. Okay. Gotta like draw all their bathing suits the way they're supposed to be, so. Alright, so. She has like a chain coming off. Half an hour to get there. Oh my god. You live so far away from all your stuff. Once I go and come back, I'm too tired. Yeah, that's understandable. Draw the gym. Now you gotta go and draw this. Random guy, that's not a bad idea. I love multitasking at the gym. I mean, I haven't had a gym membership in years, but when I did go to the gym, I would always bring a book. Or if I had like a task I needed to do, I would like take my notebook and brainstorm for the task and stuff. And I do it at the treadmill or on the bike. It's kind of annoying, but like you can oddly get a lot done when you're doing stuff like that. I don't know about every exercise being like allowing that to happen, but the silly little exercises I was doing on my silly machines allowed me to do that, so. You should bring a book. You should bring a book to the gym. I wonder if anybody ever like draws at the gym. I think that would be difficult to like draw like a picture, like a full picture on like a iPad or something while working out. I'm hoping that I can like actually go to bed early tonight and like catch up with my sleep. I slept in this morning and then like if I could just catch up with my sleep tonight, I think I'll feel way better tomorrow. I've heard that sleep, like lack of sleep can sometimes mess with like your stomach and stuff. Maybe that's why I've been having stomach issues, because I've been having trouble sleeping. Yeah, your breaks between your sets. Yeah. Today's rest and I forgot. Oh, well, there you go. You could just chill out and draw all night. Sounds good. I was talking to my mom about how I like don't have like any sort of workout routine. Like I go for walks, which is good, you know, that's fine. But like I used to regularly, like I had like a schedule for working out. I would go in our we have like a bike in our basement and stuff, and I'd ride the bike for like a set amount of time for a certain amount of days a week. And then when I got pregnant, I did it for like a little while, and then I stopped because it became really difficult for me to do like harder physical activity. And then I like never went back to that routine, but I still do get like the walk in and all that stuff. And then like some days, especially if I'm doing like conventions, I know I'm like getting some sort of workout because that shit's hard. But it would be really nice to like get back into it, you know, because it feels good to be in shape. Oh, you go with a friend. Oh, that's good. That keeps it like easier to be accountable like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's good for your mental. It's good for your physical. It's good for everything. And you know what I used to do too is like my workout time, like when I'd sit on that bike and everything, like I'd put on like YouTube tutorial, like art tutorials and stuff. So it was like part of my routine to like have like an art tutorial going and all of that. Like it just, I don't know. That was great. It worked out really well. Alrighty. Okay, okay. This one has 2 straps on each side. Aside from yourself, where do you get inspiration from? For myself, I don't know. I don't think I'm very inspired by myself. Inspiration. I think my biggest inspiration source is probably like fashion. I have to be honest. Wait, what? I love the idea of like making characters and like dressing them. I don't know. And like whenever I see like I feel like inspiration in fashion is like endless. Like it changes so much all the time, and like sometimes I'll see something someone's wearing and I'll like be so inspired by it. Like I'll come up with like a character, or like I really love like shoes. So like if I see like a cool shoe or something, I'll like start to like think about like who would wear the shoe and like the outfit that would go with it and all that kind of stuff. But it's always like in terms of like a character, you know? I think just like generally too, like there's just a lot of things that you can start to feel inspired by. Obviously, like I'm super inspired by like video game art and anime and stuff. But even things like stuff you see outside, I don't know, like different types of plants are like really inspiring for me too, I think. Like flowers, usually for like color schemes. If I see a house with like really nice landscaping, I'll like sometimes take a picture or take notes about like what color combinations I'm seeing and stuff like that. Or like it can be really interesting to see like different types of like textures or different like patterns that end up happening in landscaping. Like, I think landscaping can be really, really inspiring. Sometimes even just like certain color combinations. Like if I see like a color combo somewhere like that like resonates with me somehow, that always ends up turning into some sort of character, like clothes that I'm gonna put on a character and stuff like that. Oh, do you mean the sticker from July? The high top sneaker girl? Dude, those are the original Air Jordans. I love sneakers. I love sneakers. I love all sorts of shoes. Actually, I had like a moment though where I was just like really into sneaker designs and stuff. I mean, I still am. I like love sneakers. I love that they're comfortable. Like if you get a cool sneaker, like you wear it and it's not killing you to wear it. Like, I love that. But like I actually lately I've been really into like more like high heels and pumps and stuff like that. Like I love like the designs of like real like hyper girly like high heels and stuff like that. I find it the designs very inspiring. Yeah, cheaper to draw clothes than to make them or to buy them or whatever. True. It's true. What's up, Kura? Hey, Rim. Yeah, it's late. I know. I know. What am I doing? Yeah. I don't know. Shoes are awesome. They're great. Fashion is great. But I don't know, I find that inspiration is like endless, you know what I mean? A good way to like stay inspired is to actually like catalog what inspires you. Like I have like a big inspiration board, like digital inspiration board on PureRef that like I add to every day. If I see like an artwork or a photograph or anything that like strikes me, you know. I don't know, I read like a lot of children's books to my kid, and I find children's books to be very inspiring too. Like especially like, so Jordan's mom gave us like a ton of like these old like golden is that what they're called? Like golden book, little golden books or whatever. Just for the baby and stuff, and like some of them have like the most interesting color schemes. Like there's this one, I don't even know what it's called, but I looked at it and like immediately I had this idea for like this like embroidered sort of sweatshirt thing. I was like, whoa, like I don't know, like that's very that kind of stuff is very interesting to me. Like, especially if you see something and it's like older. I don't know, sometimes I think it's cool to think about like how certain like colors actually like speak to like an era, you know, that kind of a thing. Like why certain colors like go out of fashion, you like never see them again and stuff like that. I don't know, I think that kind of stuff is really cool. It's all endless, you know. But yeah, I think keeping like a record of what inspires you is very important. Sometimes I'm really inspired by music. Like I don't know, I have like playlists for ideas that I've had for like comics and stuff like that. Like I don't know, like I imagine that this playlist is like the soundtrack to my comic or whatever, and then you like listen to that music if you're drawing those characters and stuff. It's cool. Oh my god, I did the same thing too. Like I've bought children's books before I had a baby, you know. There's so many good ones. I love children's books. I love that you can like read a children's book over and over and over and over and over again. Like I don't know, my son likes it too. He's in this phase where he'll like ask me to read him the same book like 50 times, and I do it, and I find it kind of interesting, you know. Like you kind of like find these little things, like when you go over something again and again and again, you find these little things each time that almost feel like new. Like it's just because you've been repeating the thing so much, suddenly you're like, oh wait a second, I totally missed this part. And I don't know, he finds it very exciting to like read these books like 50 times over too. But they're cool because there's like illustrations in them. I think that's what becomes surprising every time, is that there's stuff in the illustrations. Like I've read that book Goodnight Moon like hundreds of times at this point. Like we've been reading it to him every night like for the past almost 2 years, and we find new things sometimes, which is insane. Like I don't know, it's crazy. So thanks, Avocado Molotov. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, kids are funny, dude. He gets like mad if you don't read it. Like if he asks, like he gets like pissed off. It's funny. Read me my book, Mom. Read it again. Like okay, that's cool. It's probably good for him to do that, you know. I'm angry you didn't read to me the third time. Dude, sometimes it's literally like 10 times over. There's this book that we have about this little boy that goes to the park with his grandma. He like falls and like hurts his knee, and then he like goes down the slide. That's like literally the book. And sometimes Lil Zeus has us read that book to him literally 10 times, and he like throws a tantrum if you don't. he just like loves it, and he gets like excited at all the same parts and everything. It's so funny. My nephew likes an illustration book I have, so I had to make up a story. Oh my god, that's so cute! Random guy. Actually, that's something that can be really fun too, is if you have books that are just pictures. We have a book that my son just loves. Like, he loves this book. And it's a book with no words, like it's all pictures about like the autumn season. And it's just like kids kind of like doing things related to the autumn. And every time that we read through it, like, I'll explain the picture. I'll give like a really brief little explanation of what's happening in each picture. I like point to them, and he has me read it over and over again, and every time it is different. Like maybe it's like the same explanation for the most part, but like I don't really remember exactly what I said each time, and so that's kind of fresh. Like I kind of like enjoy that a little bit more, because again, you can kind of like pay closer attention to the illustrations and like find the small things, you know, that like start to find their voice as you look over it again and again and again. I just think it's so great. I don't know. I forget sometimes how much I like love to read. It's so much fun, and like it's a shame that like illustrations aren't really like a big part of like a lot of more adult books and stuff, because it's amazing like how, I don't know, it's just such like a cool thing sometimes to like have like an illustration there to be entertained with as well, you know, because if you're talking about entertainment, like pictures are the best. When's your children's room? After I finish the 500 projects I have going on right now. The art book is gonna be coming out soon. Well, the pre-order. The book won't be done until probably like early January. I believe that's called the comic. True. That's true. Comics are so different though than what I'm talking about though. Like the illustrated book for the kids, the autumn one that I was talking about, is like, it's not like a comic. It's not like a comic. What are you working on? What am I working on? I've got a lot of commissions I have to finish. This being one of them. And then I have a bunch of stuff for Otto to do now that we're like getting to the end. I have a ton of Otto stuff to do actually. I'm putting together the art book, like I'm doing the art book myself, so I'm like, I organized all my art from the past 5 years. I like made lists of all the pieces I'm gonna include. And I've laid out 3 years of work in InDesign. And I have 3 more years to go through. And I have to finish the cover for the book. What else do I have to do? I have to deal with the printer. What else? Yeah, I think I have like 4 commissions left, including this one. So there's just a lot of shit going on, plus like Patreon obligations. And like I have a bunch of pins being made right now too. So I have to release those and all that. That's not too bad though. That's not a big deal. Man, I love pins. I love pins so much. I just got a couple more pins in the mail. Some artists that I like, some pin designers that I like. Oh, I love pins. Are commissions still open by chance? So my commissions, I take like a very, very, very limited amount of commissions every year. And I take them in January. So if you're interested in a commission, I announce like the commission slots to Patreon first, then my newsletter, and then to like all social media. This year 2023, I think I took near 10 commissions or something, and I'm still working on finishing them. I'm not going to take as many next year. But yeah, so I don't know how many slots I'll open, but basically that's the only time that I open for them. So you gotta kind of keep your eyes out for it. Yeah, and then Rim, there's like one other thing that's been going on lately, and it's that like a friend of ours is interested in like opening a business, like starting a small business, so she can like have like an independent income, because she's like afraid she's gonna lose her job one day. She just doesn't feel like it's like super stable, so I'm like helping her with her graphic design stuff. I just sent her a bunch of logo ideas today. I'm like losing my mind. It's so much fun, but it's like I'm so tired. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on. I think when I get the art book done, like I'm gonna feel so much better, but like until then, like these next couple weeks I'm gonna be so stressed. It's okay though. It's like a good stress. It's not bad. It's a really good thing. Are you in the same boat? What are you working on? Oh my god. I told Jordan this today when we were walking. We were on a walk with the baby, and I was like, dude, I'm ready to go back to living a normal life. I want to feel normal again. Like, because I don't know. What I mean by that is that, unfortunately, I sometimes put work or like assignments, I guess, obligations. I sometimes put those before like everything else, including things that are necessary for feeling fucking normal. And I'm tired of doing that. I don't want to do it anymore like that. I hope so. I hope it pays off, but like, even so, I just think like sometimes my priorities are a little skewed is all it is. Yeah, it's like if I don't do like my day-to-day things, right, like the art suffers. It does, there's no doubt about it, but I always put those things last, and I don't know, I don't want to do that anymore. So after the art book is done, because I really do need to like hustle with that. And actually, it's great because finishing the commissions is part of finishing the art book. So I just have to I really have to hustle the next couple of weeks. It'll be fine. And then I'm just gonna kind of take it a little bit easy because I think I have to. I gotta get my things in order, you know. I'm transitioning to going full-time freelance and doing convention runs. Hell yeah, Rim. Dude, you should do that. You have so much work that you could bring to conventions already. You already have a ton of work. That's like the hardest part, I think, is just having stuff to sell. Are there any conventions that you have in mind that you want to do? I'm gonna be at Fan Expo next week. There's that too. There's the conventions. Ugh. It's so much fun though. Maybe I sound like I'm complaining, but like I love what I do. I feel like the luckiest person on the planet. Mostly starting with local ones. Which local ones are you thinking? There's a really cute little one, little convention that the University of Chicago puts on. I was thinking about applying for their artist alley. Just for funsies, you know? I think that could be fun. It's one day. I would say though, if you're gonna do local conventions and they're really, really small, don't feel bad if you're not selling a ton of stuff, because the footfall is really low for super small convent, super local, super small. I did a convention in 2018 at Foothill College, and it was in a gymnasium, you know. And it was mainly just community college students that were dropping by. I found the little piece of paper where I kept track of what I sold. I think I sold 3 prints, and that was it. I sold 3 prints. I think the table cost $15. I made the table back and a little bit extra. It was nothing. I don't know which one, but there are a few big ones here since it's close to New York. Yeah, I applied to Anime NYC, so I might be there. I think, when is Anime NYC? If I get in, I think I'm gonna go. November 17th to the 19th. So, yeah, progress is hell yeah, it's true. Progress is progress. Words to live by. You should go! Rim. Okay, I was thinking about this, and I was having a shower thought about this the other day, okay? That, because I love going to artist alleys as a customer, okay? I've been to so many conventions, and I've, walked through artist alleys as a potential buyer of many, many wonderful things from artists at conventions, that you start to take notes about the things that you would do differently, or things that you like about certain people's booths or setups or what they're selling and whatnot. You should do that. You should bring a notebook and write down things that you're noticing and stuff, but a lot of the things that I set up with my booth have to do with stuff that I thought about, you know, years ago when I was going through Artist Alley, and like what attracts me to different booths and stuff like that. So it's really worth it to like go. Also, you get to go and like meet people, you know. Like when I tabled at Ace, and I got to meet like a couple of artists that I actually like support and stuff. And like, I don't know, that was really cool. I think it's fun, and it's like real networking. Well, kind of. I didn't like tell them who I was. I just like met them. But I did meet, you know, the Bear the Mighty. I met Bear the Mighty at Fanime back in 2018. That was a fun thing. Yeah, you can meet people. You can meet people. I think doing conventions is hard. Like, it's like exhausting, you know? It's like, it's hard work. It's not a joke. People aren't just there like chilling, you know? It's you're working when you're doing a convention, but it's like, it's so much fun and so cool. Like, it's just a nice experience. I just didn't feel the need to like introduce myself. I don't know. Hello, Samuel. Yes, it is late. I'm only gonna be streaming for another half hour. But like, I couldn't stream earlier today, and I was supposed to, and I'd already like postponed the stream, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stream after the baby goes to bed, and it's fine. I used to stream late at night all the time. It used to be like something I regularly did, but I don't know. I'm an older lady now. I need my rest. You heard anything about the Chibi Expo? Oh, Anime Expo Chibi. No, I haven't heard back yet. The only conventions that I know I'm gonna hear back from like soon are Anime NYC. I'm supposed to hear by the 15th. So by the 15th, I will know if I'm going to New York or not. I already booked a hotel because I'm scared. They sold out of Saturday tickets to that convention, so I just jumped on it. I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna get in, and if I don't, I can cancel it. But like, I don't know. I don't want to be like scrambling with that. And then there's San Diego Comic-Con, which is funny because that just ended, but I'll hear back in September, I think, if I get into that Artist Alley. So that's pretty well. That's not really close to you, Squeegee, is it? It's closer to LA. Streaming on YouTube is fine. It's lame that there's like no emotes, and like I can't really share my music with you guys on here. So that's kind of like a lame thing. But YouTube, it's been interesting because I think I've gotten like people that I wouldn't find on Twitch that like come into the chat, and then also it's nice to be building up the watch hours. You can't poggy walk. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I do eventually like get monetized or whatever, then I can have my own emotes if people want to become members, but that's kind of lame. You can't use them on any other YouTube channels, so I feel like YouTube is gonna probably like, I don't know when they'll do it, but like eventually like they'll figure out that it's worth it to have emotes that are global, you know, or not global, but like if you're a member to somebody's stream, you get their emotes and you can like use them in other streams and whatnot. The whole community aspect in that way is kind of lacking. Apparently you can raid on YouTube, but I've like never tried, and I've never been raided, so that's another thing that, you know, is missing. Overall, I prefer the Twitch experience, but I'm gonna continue to stream on YouTube because I want to build up my watch hours, and because I think it's good for me to like diversify, I guess. Hey, Xenochrist. Yeah, apparently you can raid, but I've never tried it. I hope that they improve like the whole live streaming thing on YouTube. I think that there's a potential boom in terms of the live streaming on YouTube. I think there's, because so many people watch it anyways, like all the normies watch YouTube, man. Like Twitch is for like the weirdos like me, which is why I feel like I fit in there better. But like there's a whole normie audience to be tapped into here. There's definitely like a wider audience on YouTube. I mean, let's be honest. I think Twitch can feel to people who aren't like into like gaming. Twitch feels a little bit inaccessible, and I think Twitch is already such like its like own little insular place, you know, like I don't know, it's hard if you're not like, if you don't feel part of it, you know. It's hard to get into it, but YouTube is not like that, so I think I just called all of us weirdos. No, we're on YouTube, we're all normies now. We can all pretend to be normies here. I'm a freak. Freaky. No, I'm just kidding. But you guys know what I mean, right? It's just kind of like there's a different type of audience. And even though I do feel like I sort of connect with like Twitch as a platform more, like I've always loved Twitch so much, and there's so many like good things about it, but I don't know. I think it's just like a good idea, especially because of all of like the weird sort of changes that they were like potentially going to make and all that stuff with like the advertising and like that. There's just, I don't know, I'm like afraid that I'm putting all the eggs in one basket, and like I don't know, I'm not gonna stop streaming on Twitch, but like I think it's a good idea for me to like be doing multiple platforms. Same, Remy. I never pretended to be a normie. I'm a freak. Oh, my Twitter eggs are pretty, dude. The internet is like in a state of flux right now. So many things are changing. There's so many like social media, like I can't keep up with everything. Especially right now, like I feel like if I wasn't like in my like the current place I'm in where I got the baby and my parents need more help from me right now and stuff, like all this stuff is going on. And then on top of that, there's like all these like changes going on social media. Like I wanted to keep up with like posting on Threads, for example. I was like, I'm gonna post on Threads like I do on Twitter, but that has not happened. Like I post on Threads in the middle of the night when I'm like bored and can't sleep. Like the only time I ever post to Threads is at like 2 a.m. And it's like something totally random. I don't know. I never check it, you know. I'm already in my routine and I don't have the mental like the mental space to change things. I'm sure you understand. Some of them are like invite only, the new social media sites and stuff. And that kind of makes me feel weird. I'm like, well, I didn't get an invite. Where's my invite? Where's my invite to the cool new social site that I'll never use again? Yeah, Blue Sky. Blue Sky. I didn't get my invitation to the party, and now I feel very left out. Hey, you gotta be one of the cool kids. I'm not cool enough. I never got invited. Are there any New Jersey conventions? What's the New Jersey convention? Oh my god. Oh my god, I just got an email from somebody who ordered from my store, my Etsy store, 2 years ago and never got their package. Oh my god. The post office must have lost it. I hate that things get lost in the mail. Ugh. Nightmare email, yeah. What's your keyboard? These are actually, the switches I have on this keyboard are silent reds. They're quieter than my other one. They're linear switches. Anime Next. Anime Next. Is it at what size is it? Do you know? Like how many people go? Oh my god, I feel so bad for this person. Oh my god. I feel so bad. It was a big order too. It's the largest one in New Jersey. Let me see. Next. It happens in June. Anime Next. Hmm. That's a fairly big convention. Oh, it looks big. So, like 12,000 people were going in like 2018. It's probably a lot bigger now. When I went years ago, they had Luna Haruna sing the Sword Art Online songs. Oh, cool. Atlantic City Convention Center. Oh, it's in Atlantic City. I've never been there. I should try to go to that one too. It's in June. Very interesting. Do they have a newsletter? Very interesting. As a North Jersey guy, South Jersey is Narnia. What do you mean by that? Okay, so is South Jersey Atlantic City? It's South Jersey. I know nothing about New Jersey. Chaos, you got this. Dude, don't let that coat conquer you. It's southeast, okay. Yeah. You can take like a ferry from Manhattan to Atlantic City, right? Is that a thing? That's a thing, right? Or am I thinking of something else? Atlantic City. No. What am I thinking of? Am I thinking of like... Am I thinking of a different island? What am I thinking of? Long Island? I just started looking at like the map of like New York City. Just because I was thinking, you know, I'm thinking like, oh, if I get into Anime NYC, I'd like to kind of know where things are or whatever. Because I didn't even realize like where Manhattan was in relationship to the whole state or whatever. I didn't get it. You can't take a ferry. What am I thinking of? Atlantic City. Atlantic City. I gotta look at a map. Look at a little map. Is it super far? There's Long Beach Island. What the heck? What am I freaking looking at? Atlantic City, New Jersey. Where even is New Jersey? Oh my god. Okay, no, never mind. Oh, that's far away. No? Oh, that's super far away from New York. What the heck? All the states over here are so freaking tiny. You guys are tiny. My state is gigantic compared to your state, Rim. You're so tiny. New Jersey is so tiny. Okay, now I'm seeing this better. No, you cannot take a ferry there. I bet they've got good seafood and stuff. Long Island. Okay. Long Island is long. I now understand. How dare you call us small? I was referring to New Jersey. All those states are so tiny. Like, what the heck? Dude, your state is like a fraction of my state. My state could eat your state for breakfast. Actually, my state could eat your state for a snack. That's how small New Jersey is compared to Illinois. It's like a delicious little snack. Chomp. It would be so cool if I got into Anime NYC. I'm like really hoping that I do. We might even make like a trip out of it or something if that happens. I haven't traveled in so long. Do you know when the application's open for Anime Next Room? Well, you just did like a completely cross-country move, so... Are you all settled in, actually? You all done? What's up, Louie? Danny Louie. Thanks, Xenochrist. Yeah, they're Squeegee's beautiful characters. They're beautiful. I spent the past few days settling, yeah. Yeah, I feel you not wanting to travel after doing something like that. Takes a lot out of you. I've been watching Evo for hours. Oh yeah! Jordan was telling me about that. Are they broadcasting it? Hang on a sec, you guys. It's hot. It's so hot in this room. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know. Ugh, it's too hot in here. Dying. You know, I've been complaining about how hot I've been all summer, but the minute it turns cold, this room turns into a freezer, so I should just enjoy this while it lasts. It is too hot. 7,000 people signed up for Street Fighter 6 alone. What? What do you mean signed up? Like for the tournament? And a Discord call with some buddies watching it? Yeah, what game are you watching? The interlocking fingers makes the scene, yeah. It does sort of change the vibe. In a good way, right? In a good way. Dude, I'm so anxious this poor person didn't get their order from 2021. I hadn't even had the baby yet when this person ordered this. They never got it. It was sent out. The post office lost it. This happens way more than it should. Like, I will send out a package and it just never arrives. If you guys ever order anything from me and the package doesn't come or you feel like it's taking too long, you gotta tell me, because the post office just sucks sometimes. Yes, their order is older than your child, yeah. Oh, Mortal Kombat, cool. Yes, Squeegee. I would agree. It's very cute. It's got the cute vibes, you know. This is just adding to their lore, okay? Their relationship lore. Oh no. I looked it up. It seems like Anime Next opens up apps for artists around January. They do that at least 50% original work. Oh, it's a lottery? Oh, lotteries are hard. Lotteries are harder than juried, I think. ACEN is a lottery, and I applied to ACEN like for 5 years, and I never got a table until this year when I like used brute force essentially to get that table. Ugh. Yeah, lotteries are tough because so many people apply and everything. It's really hard. I need like a hair tie. It's so hot in here right now. I don't know how it like got warmer. Now it's like later at night. I don't understand. Isn't it supposed to get cooler? Did you really? Oh my gosh, is it amazing? Life is good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Amazing. made some good progress here. I think I'm gonna go. Somebody tell me to go to bed. Okay, you guys tell me to just go to bed and not stay up because I'm tired. Stay up late and play video games. I want to stay up late. Play games. Go to bed. I need to go to bed. Thank you, Squeegee. Stay up. I gotta go sleep. I'll be healthy. Go to bed. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be streaming in the afternoon if all goes well. I feel so bad. I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna stream at such and such a time, and I just postpone it. Life's been hectic lately. But the plan is to stream tomorrow. I'll be here on YouTube again tomorrow, so yes, Squeegee, I'll do that right now before I forget. Yeah, these girls, they're almost done. The line art's almost done. So we are making very good progress here. I know it looks like it's just the lines, but there's actually like a whole background and everything. So once I apply the flats again, we can add that back in and we'll be good as gold. Squeegee, I think we're maybe further ahead than I thought or something. I don't know. I choose to slap life with a giant fish. Sounds good. Alright guys, I hope you have a nice night. I will be back tomorrow. Peace out. Bye. Good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.